Hello, my moosh babies. It's your mommy. It's Wednesday and I'm going to my accent lesson. I was wondering where you're at.
No.
I'm like, my teacher is not here today. There she is.
Hello, everybody.
We're about to start our lesson.
Hi, everybody. I have no makeup on. I'm so sorry. Did I scare you?
But she looks beautiful,
Yeah.
doesn't she? She looks beautiful. I read a lot of comments, and a lot of you say, "Oh, that's so like irritating that Claudette would correct you all the time." But I always ask her to do that because so I know what mistakes I make at what times.
Yeah. I'm very aware that it can be irritating. Completely aware. And I always think, oh, don't say anything. But she really wants to learn, so I have to interrupt her.
One of the biggest problems I've had is words like colors and colors. Today, for the first time, I've learned how to say color, like a yellow color. I would say collar, and people would not understand. So Claudette...
So we made a differentiation. Come to the board. So this is how we write, you know, this is a color coral, which is very flattering, I've been told. So this is a color. I'll write it as C-U-L-L-E-R, color.
Color.
This, which is around your neck, or around a dog's neck, is a collar.
Collar.
I'll write it like this. As in, this is an American sound. So collar, color.
Yeah.
Collar, color. Now we've been working on making it plural. So
Which has an S at the end, but it doesn't
Right.
sound like an S because...
So it's not colors, it's colors, as if it's a Z or a Z, depending on where you're living. A Z sound. So the voice doesn't stop, so you end up with colors. You have to, the voice never stops, and it ends up being a Z
So
sound.
I like yellow. I like yellow. Hold on. I like yellow colors, and I don't like when I wear collars.
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 Keep the voice going. Collars.
Collars. It's almost like collars zoo.
But you stop with the ooh. So colors, zoo, colors.
Yeah, colors.
Voice doesn't stop.
So yeah, but I'm just really happy that I finally know how to say color and color and know what they mean. And nobody's going to be asking me, what the hell are you talking about?
And you also learned to say, hold on.
Hold on. I always say,
Hold on.
hold on, and it almost sounds like in when I say on. So now I can say, hold on. I just have to spend more time. I just talk too fast.
She does, but we're going to slow her down.
I don't know what happened today, but I've been pretty stupid.
Not stupid. Don't say stupid.
Well,
no,
tell
you're a
them.
little tired. No, she was just having a little trouble with seeing words and... Okay, we had
What was the words? Cabs?
The word was cabs, like taxi cabs. And so I asked her to put it in a sentence, and she said, I like to look at the cabs playing in the field. And I'm just thinking, well, cabs don't play. And she's like, yeah, like the little baby cows, the cabs. So we had a good laugh. She's a good sport.
Oh yeah, fairs.
Oh, please.
So the word was fairs, as she's not fair to me.
Is the camera on me? Yes.
Yeah, because you're going to tell a story.
What was the story? Wait, say it again.
The boats. Fairs.
Okay, so the word was fair, F-A-I-R-S. So she said, okay, fairs, is that like the boat? And I'm thinking, I don't know how fairs and boat are in the same sentence. And she said, yeah, like the fares on the boat. I said, I don't know what a fare is on a boat. She goes, yeah, you know when you do this. And I said, you mean, oh, you pay a fare to get on a boat. That's her logic. Anyway, so we fixed it.
So yeah, I've been just a little out there all day. Just finished our lesson. If you like Claudette, and she's awesome.
What's my name?
Claudette. Claudette. Follow her on Twitter. It's The Accent Coach. And she does little snippets of accents on there. Okay, guys, I'll see you next week. Bye. Moosh!
Moosh!